Oh yes, you're welcome back to African Connection TV and Biafran History. In fact, in this video, our brother is talking to Tinubu right now and warning him that he give him 2 weeks for him to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, I would like you to watch the video by yourself for you to see and for you to understand things going on in Nigeria. Because in this video, we really talk a lot of things concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, concerning Tinubu, and concerning the election that is coming on in 2027 very soon. So that he give him 2 weeks for him to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If not, a lot of things will be happening in Nigeria. In fact, he said a lot of things in there. And he also begged Sheikh Tinubu, the son of Tinubu, and also the prominent men in Nigeria, that they should warn Tinubu and they should tell him he should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, a lot is going on in Nigeria. Every day we wake up, we see a lot of things. Banditry, kidnapping, buying of people, genocide everywhere. But the government, they are not doing what they're supposed to do. Instead of it, they keep on chasing cloud in the name of they are looking for the terrorists, but they know where they are. But somebody that did not do anything, you lock him, you sentence him in the name of he's exposing the evil that is going on in Nigeria. For you to see how the country is being built. They built the country to become a country of lies, country of facts full of lies. So the presidents, the senates, all of them, they don't believe and they don't want anybody to be happy anywhere. What they want is people to be crying always so that they can use it to manipulate and to take over power and to make people to vote for them anytime they want. And once they come, they will share you half cup of rice. Then the next thing, you will start voting for them. In fact, I will not talk too much. Just watch by yourself so that you understand what we are saying. As about to watch, like, subscribe, and share it for everyone to see things going on in Nigeria.
I want you to please advise your father, your leader, our president, His Excellency, the Chief of the Armed Forces, the great man in Nigeria. Please, I am begging you. I am begging you. Tell your father to release Nnamdi Kanu in the next 2 weeks. Release Nnamdi Kanu in the next 2 weeks. Let him go back to the United Kingdom where he is. He is not just a citizen of Nigeria. He is also a citizen of the United Kingdom, because that's where I'm seeing him. His Excellency, the President's son, Mr. Sheyi, the Executive Chairman of All Youth Association, with no jokes, please, beg your father, kneel down and said, please, sir, tell him, Daddy,
if you find it,
please release Nnamdi Kanu. Please release Nnamdi. Cry for him.
So that
I'm not going to tell you anything more than that. If your father does not release Nnamdi Kanu in 2 weeks, let's check the date. Today date is what?
This date is 26.
Today date what is May 26. Today is May 26.
Yes, sir.
So that's all when all these prophecies are coming. May 26. Your father have 2 weeks left. Release Nnamdi Kanu. He will never have anything to do with the election. He will just go and take care of his family and rest. You know why? The man has said everything he wants to say. He has done everything he has to do. But God is not using Nnamdi Kanu to bring liberation for Biafra. No, Nnamdi Kanu is not the man. Go, release him. I saw him going back to the UK. Leave him. Please, Sheyi, kneel down and beg your father, please, sir, let Nnamdi Kanu go. I'm begging you. Let peace reign. You are still going to be the president. Let Nnamdi Kanu go. Please, sir. I am begging you, please. I wish I can cry. Please, His Excellency, the son of a president, and His Excellency, the President of Nigeria. Please, please, please. There are poor people in the country who cannot survive what is coming. There are people who are frustrated, who cannot survive what is coming. Please, Sheyi, please. I beg you, and I wish I can kneel down so that you will see me. If I kneel down, you will not see me. So you will think maybe I'm lying. Maybe I just squat down. Please, Mr. Sheyi, you are a wise man. Sheyi, you have a great future in this country called Nigeria. Sheyi, you have a future. I saw you being the president, and you did everything your dad couldn't do when he was the president. Sheyi, please, I am begging you. Please, beg your father to let go of Nnamdi Kanu. Please, I am begging you now. Your father have 2 weeks left. The reason why I said 2 weeks left, there is a lot of things coming. These things that are coming will arrive next week. They will arrive next week, Saturday. Today is Tuesday already. They will arrive next week. It's 26th of May. This is 2:57 a.m. now, East African time. They will arrive next week. Please share. Please share. There are 3 stages of this thing. The man with gun, the second man with knife, and the third stage, the man with bottle and local weapons. These people will scatter the properties of Nigeria. Every industry, they will shut it down. It will cause economic crisis. It will bring us down. It will take us 10 steps backward. We are already complaining that the United States of America is chasing Africa. His target is more on Nigeria, not just Africa. You are taking us back. Why people are be thinking, which country do they go back? Your people are thinking, why wouldn't they come back to their country? Will they invest in Ghana? Will they invest in Togo? Where will they run to? Other countries want to put visas issues for Nigeria in Africa. I saw visa problem for Nigerians. They will also reject us in Africa. They will say, no, we won't give you guys visa. Every nation will begin to put visa to say no to Nigeria. Go and fix what you are in. Mr. President, the son of a president, I am begging you. I am begging you with all humility as a prophet of God. Tell your father to let go of this one man, Nnamdi Kanu. Please, let go. Use your hand. Bring him out. Put him inside the flight. Put him inside the private jet. Put him inside Nigeria presidential jet. Put it inside. Put him inside the president jet on DSTV for him to watch. Give him free Wi-Fi. Give him new laptop. Give him iPhone 17. Give him nice meal. Put a doctor with him. Fly him to United Kingdom. When you reach there, support him financially. Buy him a house in the United Kingdom. Beg him. Say, sir, I am sorry for everything I have done to you, but let there be peace. Sheyi, please. I know you might see me as nobody, but I'm begging you, 2 weeks. The moment this equipment of weapons, as a prophet of what I'm saying, the moment it lands, can I tell you something? And that is why the president never accepted Anambra State, never accepted Imo State or any eastern state to bring in goods, to make there where they do clearance. That is why the president never allowed it. It's like he's aware of these weapons that are coming. But can I tell you, sir, the custom will not see these weapons. The customs will not see it. These weapons are underwater. How do you ask me if they are normal? They are not normal. I saw a container, about seven containers. When they were passing these seas, they decided to pass illegal places, and a certain sea where it will be good from Anambra State for them to take a ship and go there. And they have divers to drag these weapons from the ground to the boat in the night. And I tell you, sir, the Navy does not go there, because the Navy have no idea that something will happen there. And they throw this container under the mud water, the container there. I am begging you, sir, the weapons they will use, the people that they will call to support this fight will shock you. Are you getting what I'm saying? The moment these weapons land next week, as the Lord is showing, they've already taken a decision. If you release him after the 2 weeks, it's already late. They will do what they want to do. I am begging you, in 2 weeks. Don't even wait for 2 weeks. 1 week is enough, please. I don't want to be a prophet to say confirmation. Please, I'm begging you. The government won't be able to tarnish the internet. You cannot shut down the internet, because I'm seeing a new internet that is coming. Not is coming, is already here. So the moment they will start, there are cameras that will be following them to do what they are doing, so that the whole world will see that they are greater and bigger than the president. I'm begging you, release him. There are spirits that is supporting these people, backing them, that your army will kill. We know your armies will do things, they will destroy. But I beg you, those armies that will be killed, they have family. Those armies they will kill, they have kids. The ones that are killed in Boko Haram, we have not been able to know who they are. We have not been able to even inform their family. You people are just quiet. The innocent people will die. Do they have money to travel? They don't have. Sheyi, please, His Excellency Sheyi, I beg you, talk to the president. Please, talk to your father to release Nnamdi Kanu. I'm begging you. I don't want this message to come to pass. Please. Because if this war really happened, your father will not be sitting with 2 legs as the president again in 2027. His 1 leg will be pulled out. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because God will not like the bloodshed. Please. That is the message I have. Thank you, sir.
This message is for Mr. Bayo Ononuga, the spokesman of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Today you left a message on X about the Children's Day, claiming it was from your principal. And it was a nice message, except that it was also a very inappropriate message. It was a very stupid message from a very stupid brain of a very stupid minion of a very stupid president. How dare you? Children were kidnapped in Borno, 42 of them. In Oyo State, 46 children were kidnapped, along with 3 teachers, one of whom was carrying an infant baby. One of those teachers was beheaded, decapitated, his head removed from his shoulders on video. And that video has been broadcast all over the world. And since that event happened, we've also seen images of torture of the victims of this kidnapping. Melted plastic, hot melted plastic being poured upon the naked backs of victims. We've seen captives being frog marched, reminiscent of the slave trade, which is clearly what the Fulani Muslim jihadist terrorists, who I believe, this is my personal belief, I believe that they are working for your principal, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or the man who calls himself Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whom I personally believe now to be Fulani. And since these events have happened, we have not had one word from either you or your nonsense principal. None of you have seen fit to even attempt to address this situation that happened in Yoruba land. When in your vice principal state, when he was a governor, the kidnap of over 100 girls was organized. Your party were among the loudest and noisiest critics of government in those days. You abused, insulted the president's wife, tried to intervene, wept on television, wailed, "There is God," oh, and you turned that into a comedic moment. You people, you APC demons, turned that into a comedic moment, as if it was something to laugh about. Now this has happened, and these things have been happening since your rotten principal took office in Nigeria. Instead of complaining about it and wailing about it, like President Jonathan's wife did, your principal's wife hopped on the plane, went to the United States to go and lie brazenly that there was no Christian genocide going on in Nigeria, despite all the killings on the plateau, the killings in Benue, the killings in Yorubaland, the killings in Kwara, the killings in Kogi, mostly targeted at churches, whilst church services were going on. It will never be well with you. Because you have allowed some people to lose access to their children. Because you allowed it. Because if your government were not in support of terrorism, you will not be spending $9 million a year on lobbyists in the United States to lie to the world that there is no Christian genocide going on in Nigeria, that there are no killings happening, that it's all farmer-herder clashes, and that everybody is just lying. That even the dead people, the caskets that were buried, were empty. Some of your people said that. You might think that the ability of Nigerians to absorb suffering is infinitely elastic. Let me tell you something. Even the most elastic of human beings have their limits. And as things are now, with the threat upon the Yoruba nation by your Fulani Guinean president, and you, the unfortunate, pathetic Yoruba lackey, and all the rest of you in the APC death cult, you will push Nigerians to the limit very soon. And when Nigerians reach that limit, whatever happens to you, take it like that. You will think you'll be able to rig your way back into office in 2027. Try. Shegbo. Toba bi pori baba ńlá kú baba yín dá. Try to rig yourselves back into office in 2027. My prayer is that you should not die, but live to witness the glory of the Lord upon Nigeria. Because you must live. All the thieving that you have been doing, everything must be recovered. So you must not die. We will not give you permission to die. No matter how hard you try, we will spend whatever needs to be spent to keep you lot alive. All of you, even if you are 10 million, we will keep you alive so that everything you stole will recover from you. Nigeria has had it up to here with you. Enough is bloody well enough.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu warned everybody about the insecurity that is going on in this country, about the plan, the agenda of the Islamization of this country, that they want to turn everybody, that by fire, by force, you must turn to an Islamic person. But when I turn on to another thing and you sent the man to prison, the most annoying part here is the Yoruba people that claim to be educated and intelligent, but because of Tinubu now, they have become brainless. You people can no longer think for yourself again. And like this, you are looking. Bandit has started taking over Yoruba land, though. Yes, as you can see, recently now, over 40 people now, they don't go kidnap for your state. And they don't find one of them. That is how you will be looking until they will take over the whole Yoruba land. And in the name of Yoruba and Fulani Association, you will no longer have access to your land again. Nigeria, you are no longer intelligent again. Yoruba now, you have now become powerless. Look at all the Yoruba kings, no voice. You people are there. Figurehead, you cannot do anything. All the batobati kidnap, yes, all the kings, all the elders, they will kidnap all of you. Then you will now come back to your senses and realize that and you keep quiet because of Tinubu. Abi, Tinubu yana lo ma pada baye nje ni ile Yoruba. The Yoruba race will be ruined in the name of Tinubu. A useless human being that is not competent, that does not care about human life.
So that is it. And I tell you that anything happening within, for now, happening within any place called Nigeria, nobody is safe in another place that feels that it is not happening at their own place. Even in the East, there are strikes. They will just be striking to testing, to test the ground, to know what will happen. I wonder the one they said that happened in Fito, just came, strike, and went like that. Hey, nothing happens. All these things are testing grounds to, know the situation before any other thing that is more than that happen. But God forbid, it will not continue like that. So let's have a view of this. Please relax and watch this. Watch this. If you have anything you want to say it to me after watching, or to others that we will meet in the comment section. Well, let's go.
We start in Oyo State, where tension is running high, with public school teachers taking to the streets on Monday to protest terrorist attacks on 3 schools in Orile Ogbomoso. 7 teachers and an unconfirmed number of students were abducted. In videos circulating online, protesters chanted solidarity songs, calling on Governor Seyi Makinde to bring them home. Let's take a look. I mean, this is real. Well, in a chilling and tragic development, one of the kidnapped teachers, identified as Michael Oyedokun, Governor Makinde has since extended his condolences to the Oyedokun family, saying 6 kidnappers related to to this incident have been arrested. Meanwhile, Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde stated during a Monday press conference that the government could be ready to negotiate with abductors, saying that the state government would be ready to listen to their demands. Let's take a look.
So whatever it is they demand, we're ready to listen to them, address the ones that we can address as a state government, but the children and their teachers must be released timely.
Vimbai Ayo, Dr. Abati, you know the government has repeatedly said that it does not negotiate with terrorists, raising questions about Makinde's statement. But on the flip side, some users on social media are commending Makinde's openness in holding press briefings to transparently update the public about the latest development on this case. Meanwhile, on Monday, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu condemned the reported killing of the kidnapped teacher, Oyedokun, calling it barbaric, while assuring the public that security operatives are working around the clock to bring the remaining students and teachers back home safely. The comments came in a statement from the president's special advisor, Bayo Ononuga, with the president also addressing the urgent need for state police. Of course, Rufai, you know that this has generated a lot of reactions, and I'll take this post on X from Wahala, who wrote, "Condemning is not a solution. We elected leaders to protect lives, not to issue statements after massacres. Walking around the clock? For how long? Where is the real action to stop these attacks? This is unacceptable." Empty words again, while people suffer. Life tweet goes, "Mr. President, your condemnation and assurance on rescuing the remaining victims is noted, but this attack in Orile LGA came straight out of the same old Oyo National Park that terrorists stormed in January 2026, killing 5 forest guards before some of their gang were arrested. The reserve was never properly secured afterwards. They regrouped, planned, and struck again from the exact same base. We're tired of purely defensive operation and statements. We need sustained offensive action to clear these forests, destroy their camps, and stop them from regrouping. Lives are being lost while we chase optics and campaign rhetoric. Secure the reserves, weaken them proactively. Enough is enough." And we have Inibehe Effiong writing and calling for Tinubu not to contest again. He goes, "Tinubu has no business remaining in office as president. The killings cannot continue unabated," calling for his resignation. And obviously these killings are continuing to, come in our front burner. This morning, we, had the story about 10 people killed in Katsina State as well. We saw the gruesome video of this teacher. And we have our students out there in the forest. We have our teachers out there in the forest. You cannot blame Nigerians that are really condemning just press statements at this moment.
You see, the words of an APC spokesperson now and a government spokesperson is fast becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy that he said even if you give them 30 years, they will not be able to get anything done. Because President Buhari came in 2015. How many years is it now from President Buhari getting in? He got in there because they said Jonathan couldn't fix security. The major reason why a lot of people voted President Buhari then was that he was a general, he will know how to fix security, and Jonathan couldn't fix it. He got in there 2015. Where are we today? We're in 2026, 11 years after he got in. Insecurity is still rife. President Tinubu is beginning to sound like President Buhari. Anyway, he said 2 of them are 1. You remember what President Buhari used to say when things like this happen? You remember, Oji?
Yeah.
I assure you.
I assure you.
I assure you. I assure you. President Tinubu is always assuring, but nothing is always done. This was the same President Tinubu that when the killings in Plateau happened, he said, "I assure you we'll tackle the matter." 50 people have died since then. Isn't it sad in a country that the words of the president does not even have power? As we speak today, what are they doing? Seyi Makinde is saying that they might want to negotiate with the terrorists because they are helpless. If this happened in some countries, are you telling me that we have no technology to be able to map where those videos are being posted from, the particular location, and the security forces should use technology to be able to push them in to a point of surrender? We watched on TV now. Anyway, I don't like to compare Nigeria and America because everything is different. But we watched on TV now when the Boston Marathon Broma and his brothers Zanaya struck, how they close in on them. So are we saying that we can't close in on that bush now? We can't get forest rangers, get intel, get intelligence, closing on that bush, keep on calling them and reassuring them that you are going to do away with them, and from there track them and closing on that bush as we speak today? We live in a country where terrorists always go free. And we all think state police is going to be the solution. But we had an iteration of state police now with Amotekun and the likes. What has happened? I keep repeating, since Arakoni died, I don't see that verve and gusto around Amotekun again. Because it takes political will. Is it with these politicians you have that they are going to run state police effectively? Let's call a spade a spade. This nation on its knees. A teacher is being beheaded. We are not flying flags at half-mast. We are not mourning as a nation. People still went ahead their political primaries yesterday, and we think we have a nation. Let's keep deceiving ourselves. The day it happens to any one of you there, us here, that's the day we will know.
All right.
Oh yes. You all have seen the whole video, the whole news, the whole thing happening in Nigeria, starting from the beginning to this stage. If you have watched to this stage, we say kudos to you. You have tried enough. In the whole thing that is going on in Nigeria, we don't think we have a country. I so much like this guy say this Hussein Rufai Hussein. So the way he used to talk boldly without fear, without thinking of what the government would do to him, because we know this Nigerian government, the only people they have power on is the only people that did not have anything to do to them. People that did not have gun and did not have machete and did not have anybody that will fight or fight for you. The people that have power on. So whenever you speak or you talk to them what they need to do, people like recently they say that they have arrested somebody that is impersonating Tinubu. They did not give the person 24 hours before you know they track the person. And they have already arrested many people, just like that. But once you come to the issue of insecurity, things that is going on in the country, they will never have forensic to arrest those people. What they used to have the forensic to arrest, it is the ordinary man that is talking now, that is going on his way, doing nothing. Just that he gave his view, he gave his opinion towards what is happening in the country. Then the next minute you will see them flying way to start looking for the person to arrest. It is a very shameful something in the country. The country that we claim that we are practicing democracy, but we don't see anything democracy in it. The terrorists, they are already taking over everything, everywhere. No day you wake up, you will not hear one news or the other. People crying, people complaining, and people shouting, screaming. Because of why? Because of the terrorists, they have come. And they have come and take people away. And at the end, the people will be telling you, the government will be telling you, President, I will assure you, every day. I assure you. Then Ononuga will come out with, in fact, saying anyhow, without thinking that all those people, they are also human beings like him. But it is only when it happened to them that they will rise up and start doing like human. But if it is ordinary man or ordinary woman walking on the streets, or anything happen to you, meaning you are God, they will not even do as if there is nothing and there is anything going on in the country. In fact, it's a very, very shameful something. The place we call a country. Every African country around the world now is mocking Nigeria, calling them giant of Africa for nothing. Giant for nothing. You are giant. So every day, buying of people every day. Nobody to talk, no government, nothing. So the few people who stand to talk or to speak out against the evil, you pick him and you arrest and you put him into the prison because of his challenging the government, because of his telling you what you need to do, which you are not doing it right. Very, very shameful. Well, I would like to comment down below what you think about the whole thing going on in Nigeria. Like, subscribe, and share it for everyone to see the evil going on in this country.